I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall.
So I'm going to answer some more questions today since I didn't do very many yesterday. Okay, so the first question where I left off yesterday is with from Just Jess, and Just Jess asked, well, she says, I know you met some people off of here already, but have you thought of doing an official meetup type thing? Not that I would not ever want to or be willing to do it, but I just don't see myself as like a big enough channel to do that. But if it ever did become of interest and it worked out, I would love to do one and meet a bunch of you guys because that'd just be cool. But no, I actually never have thought of that. What is your dream job? Also from Just Jess, my dream job is to be a stay-at-home mom and wife. And it's not that I want it because I think it'd be easy and fun to not have to go to work. It's because I literally have always wanted to do that. Like in the back of my mind, when I thought about starting a family and just taking care of my kids and my husband full time, like that's just is what filled my heart with like happiness, and I really want to do that. Her third question is, what's your favorite movie? I really love rom-coms. It's like my favorite movies. And they haven't really made too many romantic comedies lately. Like when I was in college and high school, like I feel like was the majority of what came out in theaters was rom-coms. And I really, really like, and I own both of these, Bridesmaids and Pitch Perfect. I cannot wait for Pitch Perfect 2 to come out because that is right up my alley in movies, and it's hilarious. I love it. So Brianna_now_Hernandez says, what do you do for a living and your husband? I work at a mutual fund company. I work in the call center department of that, so we get incoming calls from financial advisors and shareholders, and I do that, and I work Monday through Friday, so I have the weekends off. And then my husband has a state job, so he also works Monday through Friday, which is awesome because we have evenings and weekends off together. So yeah, that's what we do. TTC_with_Hope says, who knows about your TTC journey in real life? That was her first question. Who knows about it in real life? I have one of my really close cousins, all my siblings, my mom, my dad, my stepmom, my stepdad, they all know that we are actively trying to conceive. Who knows about my YouTube community? I know that wasn't our question, but that's kind of the next thing I would think of. That includes one of my sisters, my really close cousin, my mom, and that's it in my family. That's who openly knows. If someone's found me or if they do find me, that's a different story, but that's the only people that know about my channel. Oh, and my sister-in-law, she found me because she saw my Instagram from a picture I accidentally liked from my TTC Instagram on my husband's account. And so she found my TTC Instagram and my YouTube. But yeah, so that's who knows about our TTC YouTube journey and Instagram. But other than that, yeah, really not that many know about like our struggles and the time we put into it, the money we put into it. Other family members might know that we're not like preventing it, but they don't know that we've been actively trying. She said, next question was sweet or savory? That's hard. Sometimes I like the sweet, sometimes I like the savory. I think a mixture of both is actually the best, but I probably lean more towards sweet. But like I said, I have a weakness for savory. I love salt. Salt is my best friend of food. I probably use way too much, and I always get told I use way too much, but I love salt as well. Guilty pleasure. You know, I asked my husband what my guilty pleasure was. I was like, what's my guilty pleasure? You know what he said? He said, junk food. I was like, nice. Nice. Way to call me out. But no, that's probably my guilty pleasure is eating whatever I want, including junk food. Yeah. You're All We Need 15 said, how much did you guys weigh at birth? Well, I believe we posted a picture of my husband. He was such a big baby. Let me show you if you can see it. This is a picture of him on when he was born. Look at this guy. There's a hand of his mom, and then this is his picture. That's insane. I don't want something outside coming out of me. Like, I want to, plus I want to have a newborn. I don't want to have an infant. Like, but hey, you know what? Whatever we get, I will be more than happy with. So anyways, that was her first question. Next question is, will you ever adopt a baby? We have definitely talked about it. I kind of answered that in yesterday's video, but we've talked about it, but it's nothing we've looked into seriously because we don't feel like we're at that point yet. But I think what we would probably do is go IVF, and then later down the road, like, we'd have to save for this, maybe go towards adoption. And then her last question was, how did you guys meet? I probably should do a whole video on that, because the short story is, and I'm going to leave you at that, is we met through my best friend because he was dating my best friend when I met him. The only thing else I'll add to that is we were not involved or talked or text or talked to each other on the phone, nothing until they were well over broken up. That's a long story. Like I said, I just opened a can of worms, but we met through my best friend and his girlfriend at the time. Yeah. Okay, so the next one was actually on my picture of my screenshot of Ask Me Anything video on Instagram. And that question was from, I probably always say her screen wrong, Amy, so I'm sorry. But her screen name on Instagram is Growing a Grew. Growing a Grew. Hope I said that right. Probably will never say that right, but I'm sorry. You're still beautiful. She said, my question is, do you want to do a collab story with me? Love your story and your channel. Of course! And actually we're already planning to do one, but yes, I will do a collab with you. I would be honored to. I've never done a collab with anyone, so that was exciting. I mean, I have done collabs like with Cassie, but she was actually here with me, and then I did a collab with Sarah via Google Hangout. But other than that, no, I've never done like a collab with, like what me and Amy are gonna do, Amy Lynn. So, do you like to be called Amy Lynn, or is it just Amy? Am I getting that right at all? Just let me know, Amy, because I feel like we communicate a lot on Instagram and YouTube, but I still don't know how you like to be called. So yeah, help a sister out. So thank you, all of you who have commented on my video about your story and how long you've been watching me or whatever. And if I haven't replied back yet, I am sorry. I will definitely get to it. I usually comment back to every single comment as long as I'm not bombarded with like a bunch of other things that are going on. So if I haven't commented back to you yet, I will do that. So look out for that reply. And yes, if you want to, also on this video below, go ahead and leave your Instagram name. I'm actually curious because I do get lots of comments from you guys, but I don't, and you may also have an Instagram, but they're not always the same screen name. So if you have an Instagram name and you comment on my videos often, or even if you never have and you want to now, and you have an Instagram, tell me what your Instagram name is in the comments because I'd be curious. I probably communicate with quite a few of you on the comments, and then I communicate with you on Instagram, but I don't know that you're the same person. So yeah, comment below if you have an Instagram name. I would love to put 2 and 2 together. So until tomorrow, I will talk to you guys later. What extent you will go to have kids, IVF, surrogacy, etc. Also, if that is an option for you, when would you start going that route, like years, etc. I hope this